Alright guys, DJ, Guildmaster was born Gamers Guild, back with our battle report, except this time with Jeremy. How's it going, brother?
It's going good.
He's running his Czechs today.
Yep.
I'm going to run my PA National Guard force. You guys have seen it a couple times already. Basically, I'm running 3 formations, 1 mechanized, 1 M60 formation. The mechanized has 2 full platoons, fully kitted out of mech, 1 HQ, 1 set of 3 mortars, and 1 set of 113 scouts. The M60s are 3 full platoons of 4 M60s, a command of 2, 1 group of 3 mortars, and also a 1 mechanized platoon, and a group of 113s, scouts. I've been mixing the infantry with the tanks so they stay around longer, and I've split my mortars from a 6-man to 2 3-mans to get, I guess, more bang for my buck. And as support, we'll have that Humvee's actually a 113. I still have yet to build them and paint one. And a set of A-10s and a set of Air Cobras will be my force today of 105. And then over here, we have Jeremy's force of Czechs. And it's massive.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. Go what you got.
In the groupings, but I have 3 formations. My first one is a T-72 formation.
Okay.
It's got a command T-72, 3 units of 3 T-72s, 4 Shilkas, and 2 BMP-1 scouts.
Ouch.
My second formation is 1 T-72,
Okay.
2 units of 5 T-72s, 5 T-55s, 2 BMP-1 scouts, and a 9 BMP-1 unit with all this infantry.
Oh.
Then my third formation is yet another T-72 formation.
Okay.
It's a command T-72, 3 units of 3 T-72s, and 2 BMP-1 scouts.
Okay.
And then in support, I got 2 Geckos and 4 Hinds.
Okay. So a lot of AA,
Yeah.
some helicopters.
Yep. And in case people notice, I have T-62 or T-64s. They are T-72s here, and every BMP is a BMP-1 today.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of us, we're working on getting more and more stuff for our collections. Like I'm getting ready to build 10 Abrams tanks.
Yeah.
Our board today, I decided to do something a little bit different with it. I like to open this by putting more trees in there. At the very end, I have like a railhead with my railroad tracks with a road running parallel. Some oil refineries over here. But basically, some fields, trees, roads, more trees. Little farm section over here with some more trees. Pretty open board. The mission we're playing is Breakthrough. So we have to decide where I'm picking 2 deployment quarters, and then where Jeremy will deploy.
Czechs are trying to run through the Americans and take our objectives back.
We shall see how it goes. I haven't played this mission, so it should be fun. We'll be back after setup, guys. Alright guys, we got our mission, Breakthrough. I chose that table quarter and this table quarter. Ranged in markers, I kind of messed mine up. Jeremy put his here for his, 1 unit. I have 2 straddling the objective. I have 1 group of infantry in the trees, which obviously I won't be shooting there soon. I have a set of the 103 transports there with the Hammerhead scout over there. I have mortars back here, with the command for the Pattons, a group of Pattons. I have 1 in ambush, and I have an infantry unit right here in their transports. In reserves, I have 1 113 scout, both sets of aircraft, and 1 set of infantry, mechanized, and 1 M60. And then Jeremy.
And I have my parking lot here. My infantry is in their BMPs, and in reserves, I have 2 units of BMP scouts.
Okay.
Because I have flanking reserves, so I have to put 1 thing in reserves, but I can put as much as I want or as little. So I went with 2 units.
Okay. Yeah, I purposely waited to show your parking lot over here.
And the Czechs get the first turn, and we get to choose to attack in daylight.
Yeah. I think Jeremy's learned that nighttime's not good for the Soviets.
No, not when Americans all have thermals and
Yeah.
I'm taking a +1 to hit and he's not.
Right.
It's not good for me.
Oh, and you put an objective here and here. So we're going on to Germany. Jeremy's Czech first turn 1.
Yep.
We'll be back, guys. Czechs, excuse me. All right, so that was Jeremy's first turn.
Yeah.
Walk us through what you did.
For the most part, everyone here stabilized. They moved 14.
Okay.
2 guys shot, didn't hit anything.
They fired at these guys right here and missed.
Yeah, everyone just pushed out because turn 1 we just need to move. Turn 2, when DJ starts coming for me, I can start maneuvering more and getting stuff. My Hinds flew in over there, had some nice shots on Pattons, but because they're all gone to ground, everybody whiffed.
Yes, and then a lot of people don't realize Pattons. It was FAQ.
Don't have AA
they
machine
do
guns.
not have AA machine guns. So
Really surprising.
there's a unit card, a messed up unit card that has AA machine guns, and then I think the Marine card has AA machine guns. And it was a FAQ saying no, that's wrong.
Okay.
And then you pushed up over there.
Over here we did some work. Yeah, my Shilkas killed 1 and bailed 2 of his transports.
Luckily.
And my BMPs killed his
The
bailed his
113.
hammerhead and killed the non-hammerhead.
Yep.
So we did some work over here, and the infantry's still in the BMPs, gonna be ready to storm out. But yeah, this was definitely a good setup turn, and next turn 2 is when the Czechs are really gonna get some shots off.
So I got some stuff I have to try to do. All right, we'll be back after my turn, guys. So going on to
Americans turn 1.
Yep, Americans turn 1. Okay.
You did a lot.
I did a lot. You're right this turn. So what I did was, fellas, my 1 ambush unit, make this camera. They showed up here because they're concealed. It's within 4. These guys moved up into the tree line.
You got your reserves in.
Oh yeah, my reserves came in.
Which was those
They
guys.
came in over there and
Killed 3 T-72s.
and then my 113s moved over here. Kind of did do nothing. My infantry, I tried doing some cheeky stuff, but it didn't work too well.
You bailed 2 of my Shilkas.
And the one base that did move closer to shoot his Law, he didn't do anything, so I assaulted with him. The reason was
because he was on the edge and out of bulletproof that I could have shot at him and spilled everything to guys in the woods that I can't see.
So that guy kind of realized the mistake and ran out there with a grenade. He didn't make it.
No.
And then, I bailed and knocked out a bunch of stuff. Over here, I bailed 3, knocked out 4 tanks.
5.
I
You
miscounted
killed 5,
that one.
and you bailed these 3.
So I was hoping to do at least one more. It's rough because Jeremy's running small units, so I kind of have to split fire to maximize pinning. But I don't know. Luckily, we get 2 shots apiece, and this unit did not range in. I decided not to range in because I need everyone to shoot instead of spot. And I dropped smoke over here to conceal the 113s driving them over to that objective. So, all right, guys, going on to the top of turn 2. Oh, all right, so this isn't looking good. So, Jeremy, go ahead, walk us through what you did, brother. Starting where you went to.
We'll start over here. I popped my infantry out of my transports. They walked up. BMPs moved around.
Okay.
1 Shilka got back in. They shuffled back. BMPs moved over here. The guys from here moved here.
Yeah.
T-55s moved up. 1 of these 72s got back in, moved up. Over there, 2 of my 1 or 2 of my 72s got back in.
And then another
1
2
unit
passed.
ran.
Okay.
Another 2 units passed morale because their commanders are right by them. And then for shooting, infantry shot at the tanks, didn't do anything. BMPs shot at the infantry and some transports, killed 1.
Transport, yeah.
Killed 1 infantry infantry stand.
That's right.
The Shilkas shot at the transports, killed 1. Didn't do anything. And then T-55 shot there, didn't do anything. And then between all the 72s and the Hinds, we killed 7 tanks over there.
Ugh.
Hinds still can't seem to really hit anything, but
that flank over there's pretty much gone.
T-72s did some work. So DJ's really running out of stuff that can really hurt me, and then I'll just be able to swing over.
Yeah,
swing a wall of bodies over.
It's kind of the bad part about facing the Czechs. You have to hurt them enough to where it stops their swing.
Yeah.
If not, it doesn't happen.
Because I'm playing Soviets, but cheaper and worse rated. So like my T-72s are the exports, so they have 1 less front armor, and everyone's a remount 5 and 4 up morale. Yeah. So if you do some damage to me, it's probably gonna stay.
Well, and then what hurts is too, you're running small units. You're running groups
a lot
of 3.
of units of 3.
So it's hard to pin them down.
Yeah, focus firing's hard.
I got 2 reserve rolls. I don't know.
You'll need it.
Even if they come in, they're not going to do much. All right, guys, we'll see what happens here on bottom of turn 2. All right, guys, so we had some shenanigans. It's looking pretty rough for the Americans, but we're not going to give up yet. So starting over there, I did get 1 unit of reserves in. I brought my infantry in over here. Them and the transports moved over. Infantry engaged. These guys actually killed a base.
You killed like 4 or 5 bases between your infantry and artillery.
And then and this group of mortars over here, they actually ranged in off of the infantry who forgot their firing. And you said what, like 5 bases? There's a lot of guys.
2 here, I think 2 from the infantry and 3. So it's 5 total between the infantry and artillery.
So it did a number and it pinned them. And then my patents here are 4 of them. 2 of them engaged this group.
Killed 2 T-72s. The other 2 killed 3
all
Shilkas.
3 Shilkas. And
Still got the 1 bale that.
Yeah, he's there.
Stay.
The transports fired their 50 cals. These guys moved up. I'll get to them in a minute because they're the MVP so far. These guys actually re-ranged in with the FO right to here. But I thought the 55s was top armor 1. They're 2. So I have a ranged in marker just there, chilling. These guys kind of moved around.
You killed a T-72 and bailed a T-72.
Right. I was trying to kill the commander to stop the reroll effect. He was able to bounce the shot over. And I only hit 2 times out of the 4. These guys, just for gags, they rolled up and they said, we'll fire 50 cals. As you can see, I actually took down a Hind with 50 cal, which is extremely tough because he has to fail his armor, his save. And then even though it's an A machine gun, you have to reroll successful firepowers. I rolled a 6 into a 5 and dropped 1. So, go with those guys. Other than that, that's pretty much it. This is top of turn 3. You roll for reserves now.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. You want to roll on camera, brother?
Nope, they're still off the table, but that's fine.
Yeah.
We're not really pressing for them much.
Not really. I'm hoping you fell some stuff and some pins. But we'll go on to Jeremy's turn.
Turn 3.
Yep, turn 3. We'll be back. All right, buddy. Good, Jeremy. Good.
Okay,
Walk us through what you did,
turn
buddy.
3 of Czechs. I didn't get my reserves, but that's fine. My infantry stayed pinned. They didn't dig in. They didn't end up doing anything. That's fine. My Shilka remounted and passes morale.
Yep.
Over here, nothing. My tank, as you'll see, all my tanks pushed forward and started splitting off.
Yeah.
I got some guys back in over there.
Knocked out those 2 tanks
no one
over
ended
there.
up failing morale. Yeah, I killed his 2 command tanks, killed 2 mortars. Over there, I killed all 4 transports and 3 infantry died jumping out. Didn't kill any infantry here. Killed 1 transport, bailed 1 transport there. Killed a bunch of infantry there.
2 bases here, and then pinned them with artillery.
Yeah, artillery Carnations finally got a shoot for once, and that was it for the Czech turn. Looking real good for me.
Yeah, I gotta do some serious stuff. It's hard dealing with so much.
Yeah.
And losing all my tanks pretty much, all but 1 unit.
Yeah. Gonna start sweeping over and flooding those objectives.
All right, so I get 3 dice now for reserves.
Yep.
So I need something coming in.
You get your pity reserve.
Oh. What do I want to bring in? I'm gonna roll A10. Why not?
Yeah.
We're gonna try the A10. Yes.
My
6.
geckos are finally gonna get to do something this game.
All right, we'll see what happens, guys. Little A10 action. All right, we'll be back after my turn 3.
You would have lost
All right.
I would have
So
lost.
my turn.
Probably at least 2.
A10s came in. They died. 50 cows. Rerolled successfuls. Over here.
You killed some more infantry here.
Failed to rearrange in. Guys moved up. Over there.
Killed 2 BMPs.
2 BMPs got blown up. I
Killed
bailed.
155, bailed 3.
Somehow I bailed 3 of them. Killed 1.
Killed 2 72s over there.
Not enough to do much. Them guys failed their pinning, so they're still pinned. They dug in though.
They failed to pin, but
they dug in.
They unpinned.
Actually, I just realized whenever I dug in, doesn't that forgo all your shooting too?
No, that just makes you shoot as if you moved.
Okay.
But you're pinned, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, yeah. On to turn 4.
Yep.
All right. So, go ahead, Jeremy. Go over your turn 4, buddy.
First thing is I got one of my reserves in, my BMP scouts. They didn't do anything. It's fine. Heinz came in, killed 1 tank, bailed another.
Yep.
This bail and kill was done by some T-72s
and a 55.
And a T-55 round. Infantry stayed pinned. They didn't dig in. Some BMPs moved up. They killed 1 transport. Shilka still stayed around. These BMPs killed a base of infantry.
Which was right here?
Yep, 1 right there. My Carnations repeated over here, killed 2 stands of infantry.
2 dragons.
And then over here...
Everyone's moving.
I think 1 guy got back in. Because I'm close enough to my commanders, my guys are staying around. And then everyone started their push up. Because technically I can't win till turn 4 or turn 6 unless I break them.
Yeah.
I'm getting close to that.
Yeah. There's not much left for the tank unit. In fact, there's only 2 left for them.
Yeah,
actually,
they might break this turn.
If they break, that means my scout 113 off the board.
They're
also
still
breaks.
good because you still have infantry with them.
That's over here. These guys.
Either way, they're still good.
Yeah.
But you're getting close.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Turn 4 Americans.
So I roll 3 dice.
4 dice.
So let me see. 4. I only have 2 things left in reserve.
You get 1.
Yeah, 1 will come in. Probably the. Let's try the air cobras. Let them get blown off the table next.
Go for the Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, bring in a Titan. All right, guys. On to my turn 4. We'll see what happens. All right, so that was. I did a lot of productive stuff. My Apaches, my air cobras came in. 1 actually survived, but they did kill both.
The geckos finally killed something.
Yeah, the geckos are actually going to drop them. Over here, we did some shooting. I bailed out the Shulka over here, thankfully, with a law.
And you killed a couple EMPs and bailed 2 between the transports.
Yep.
And the laws here.
My M60 stayed. The one that didn't.
1 stayed bailed. That 1 killed a T-72 over there.
Them guys actually knocked out a T-72 with the dragon over here from that unit. And then the infantry, Jeremy pointed out, I could assault those because those were bailed out.
1 guy, because 3 guys here were bailed. This 1 guy could run up. These guys are too far to defensive fire, and the 155 can't defensive fire through his own tank, my own tanks. So he could just run up and stake 3 T-55s. So that guy's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
He very much did his job.
He sure did. And I wasn't even thinking about it because I'm trying to maximize my shooting every direction. Because Jeremy wins on turn 6, so I'm trying to clear stuff off. It's still rough. He still has a lot to do.
Yeah.
And one of my formations is close to breaking. As long as the infantry stays, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going on to turn 5.
Czechs.
Yep, turn 5 Czechs. We'll be back, guys. It's going to be desert color. All right, so top of Jeremy's turn 5. What'd you do, bro? You did all kinds of stuff.
So my last unit of reserves, my other BMP-1 scouts came in.
Right there.
They didn't do much. The T-55 killed the 1 guy that killed his brothers.
Yep.
72 killed this tank. Those guys, everyone pushed up, didn't do much over there.
Okay.
My Heinz came in,
Shot the helicopter.
shot the chopper down. I did have one unit. He didn't come back in, and one guy ran. Shilka's gone. One BMP came in. These guys unpinned, moved up.
They moved
I
into
bailed
artillery.
a tank. I bailed a transport with my BMPs, but not too much happened this turn.
Yeah.
But I'm just pretty much cleaning stuff up, finishing. There's not much he can do to start stopping me.
No. I gotta bring in my last unit from reserve, which my Hammerhead, and they're helping keep my tank formation from breaking. So right now there's only 2 units left from it. 1 infantry, which is nice.
And 1 tank that's
One
currently
tank.
bailed.
So if he's gonna come on, I gotta hide him basically, and then that way that formation doesn't break. Because there'll be 2 units left.
Yeah, because there's not too much that can take care of my tanks anymore.
Not really. I'm just trying to break stuff, but I don't know if I'm close to breaking any formations yet. I don't think so.
I think you are. I'll have to go through some of the stuff.
Okay. So we're going on to bottom turn 5. Let's see what happens, guys. See if the Americans can...
That's a commander.
I mean, that one.
So...
The T-55, yeah.
I think that one dragon base was going to be within 4 of the objective.
Yeah, he should be.
So if you kill him...
Yeah, he's within 4. If
okay.
he dies, I
so
win.
on my turn, did some shooting and assaulting. I should get over here because my assault did not work at all. I should have just probably stayed still. Over here, my one transport, or my one scout 113 came on the board. I put him way over there in the woods to hide him. Them infantry over there, they fired some dragon shots. I don't think really did much for... Yeah, they didn't do anything,
Yeah,
them ones.
Those guys. The ones here killed a couple tanks.
They killed 2 tanks and a
BMP.
These infantry, they killed some guys.
Yeah, you killed... 5 guys died this turn from infantry from your shooting.
And 1 assault, but...
Yeah, 1 in assault.
I failed my counterattack after Jeremy swung
I managed to kill 1 base.
Yep. And I fell out of my foxholes. And my transports had to fall back. And 1 blew up. As you see, my M60 failed his leadership. I did manage to bail one of those bimps over there. That's really it. That's all I'm going to do. If he can kill this infantry base here, because he starts his turn on the objective, and if he ends it, he wins. So it just comes down to this. I don't think I did enough for morale stuff.
I'll take some morales, but if they break, that will mean that one guy in the middle of the road runs.
Okay.
But
well,
we're getting real low in some of the stuff,
yeah,
but still okay.
Both of us are. That's why I kind of run that guy over there. We'll go on to Jeremy's turn 6. This might be your last turn, guys. All right, we'll be back. Yeah. All right, so that was over on turn 6.
But I'm already bad enough to come back.
Jerry, go ahead and tell us what you did and how it ended.
So pretty much everyone pushed up. I don't think anyone ran. My choppers went over there, didn't do anything. I moved up over here. I killed his law with my T-55 shooting over here. Killed 1 guy with my BMPs from down here. Bailed some guys, killed some infantry.
Over here,
and then my T-72s assaulted. I didn't kill anybody, but he failed his counterattack. So he would push back, and I would just consolidate far enough that, because I started the turn on the objective, I win.
Yeah. So that's end game. Good game. I don't know.
It was pretty close because you're close to a lot of stuff breaking.
Yeah.
And me pretty much just having BMPs and infantry.
The bad part is it's kind of whenever you run small units, it's hard getting rid of all of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff for you to shoot, but it makes it hard for morale for me because you make it quick for me to have to roll morale checks.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a good game. It was rough for me. I was a little bit mad about my A-10s. I'm trying to make air work, and it doesn't. The only thing worked was my Air Cobra. It blew some stuff up. And then neutralizing all of my tanks very early in the
with my
game.
list, that's the first thing I got to do because my tanks are not great armored.
Yeah.
And at that point, if I can kill all your tanks quick, I just have so many bodies that your dragons are AT-18. I'm 15 with my 72s.
So it's a good thing. The part that kind of ticks me off with the dragons is they can't fire defensive fire because of 8.
Yeah.
You can swing with them, I guess, because it's assault 5 with that team.
Yeah, you can swing with AT-2,
Yeah.
I think. So you can't hurt tanks,
No.
actual tanks, but you can hurt other stuff, but if you pass your counterattack, I have to take a counterattack to potentially run.
It's a hard one. Believe it or not, the people that did the most lifting in our game really was my infantry bases. They're the ones that knocked up the most tanks. My tank formation over there.
You did some work early on, but then my turn 2 was just
it wasn't enough. It really wasn't enough at the time. Even with me being in the trees.
I just rolled hot enough turn 2.
Yeah. I think I'm going to keep sticking with defensive on mine. Because I was trying to do maneuver a little bit differently. I was trying to do different missions. I was hoping for minefields to pop up.
It depends what you're looking for. Because against me, I think you either want defense or attack. Because defense, most of the attack maneuver, I don't think have much minefields.
Yeah.
So you either defend and get minefields, or if you attack as well, because you know I'm going to attack with this.
Right, yeah, you have to attack.
So if you attack as well, they're mostly going to be more medium engagement missions.
Yeah.
So either no one's going to have reserves, or both of us are.
Yeah.
And it just hurts. That's one of the things that's great about this list as well, is people are going to typically choose defend or maneuver against me, which means they have reserves and I don't.
Yeah.
So that's another thing to think about. It's somewhat counterintuitive, but I think sometimes the correct choice is to go attack against me.
I don't know. Not with my list, I don't think. Because I have to really get up on you to take advantage of hurting your tanks.
No, because I think somewhat that might be the right choice because I still got to go forward to get objectives more.
Yeah.
But then you don't have reserves when I do. When I don't.
Yeah.
I think that's where it's a thing to at least consider. And look at what some of the missions.
I'll have to look at some missions and see what happens. All right, guys, that was that mission. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you like the new intro. Very good game, Jeremy. Like I said, it was a good one. Czechs are rough.
I have cheaper, crappier Soviets.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.